For every decade, there seems to be some kind of miracle kitchen gadget that's just too good to be true. Like this electric peeling wand from the 1960s, or this insane crank egg beater from the early 1900s. I mean, look at this thing. Whoa! In this video, my friend Nick and I are gonna be testing kitchen gadgets from each decade.
Starting off with this cherry pitter from the 1900s.
What a crazy device. Like, why did they even invent something like this?
I don't know, but I have one idea.
Why?
I know cherry pits have a lot of cyanide in them, so theoretically, if you ate a lot and they broke open, you would die.
How do you know that?
Science.
Oh, all right, here we go. Hopefully this works. Let's try it out.
They're getting stuck.
One second. Oh my God. Let me load this.
Oh, the bit!
Oh, it came out! No, wait, it worked. Okay, one of them worked.
Oh, wait.
That one's a new one. Oh.
This is a clean cut.
That's insane.
This straight up just has a 50% success rate. Imagine accidentally just chomping down and you're like, oh, it's pitted.
And then your teeth's gone, yeah. You know, that cherry pitter was a 50% success rate, but hopefully this egg beater from the 1900s is a 100% success rate.
My grandma had one of these.
Really?
Yeah, I love these so much. They're smooth.
From the 1900s, and it still works perfectly. Yeah, let's go ahead and crack in some eggs into the bowl. This guy using one hand. No way, let's see. That was pretty sick. That kind of worked.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it shouldn't look like this when you're finished.
All right, moment of truth.
Dun, 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 dun. It almost seems it's not strong enough to fully push the egg each time.
Oh, you got it.
I told you, I used to use these a lot.
Whoa, it works. I give that a 100% success rate.
This here is an egg poacher from the 1910s. Everything from the 1900s and around there seems to be designed extraordinarily well.
Why are there holes on them? I mean, the holes are there so it could cook from both sides.
Water.
Of the egg?
Yeah. They're too small for the egg to run through, but they're big enough that the water can make it through there. Well, hopefully. I've never used one.
Never even seen one.
I wasn't even born
yet.
yet.
My dad wasn't even born yet. So let's go ahead and test this out and see if it even works still.
I think it will.
Okay, just to get started, we're gonna get a pot of boiling water going.
And then I'm gonna crack these 2 eggs into our device here. Double one-handed egg crack. Did you like that?
Show off.
There is more leakage than I thought there would be, but look, I think it's out of the edges as opposed to the holes on the bottom.
Definitely. Let's go ahead and poach our eggs.
Boom. That's cool.
Yeah, that is awesome, huh?
Yeah, it's really fun, and you can just leave it sitting.
You wanna go to the park and skip around for a
We
little bit?
could leave.
Take it out and see if it's gonna easily slip onto the plate.
Spill the water out of the sides. Bring it over here. Push to open. Good.
Yeah, they look amazing.
They look incredible.
Gonna salt this up a bit.
You gotta be joking me with this device.
That is perfect.
Perfectly poached egg. That's a perfectly poached egg.
Even though this device is from the 1920s, it still holds up.
It works.
100%. So we're here at the 1920s with this grapefruit core. The edges of this bowl are super sharp.
They're knife sharp.
Yeah,
on the
they're
edge.
knife sharp.
First things first, I'm going to slice straight through my grapefruit.
Beautiful grapefruit, by the way.
See how most of the seeds are right there in the inside? And there's the core right here that you really don't want.
Right.
We're going to take this, we're going to twist into the center of the grapefruit. See the seeds coming out?
Yeah.
See the seeds coming out? We open this up, which kind of cuts the core. See that? Pop it out.
That's insane.
Let me just drink this juice real quick.
And this is like the bitter part, the really bitter part of the grapefruit.
Yeah, this takes out the bitter, pithy, white part of the grapefruit with all the seeds. It's really easy to take a spoon and go in and take out those segments of the grapefruit because they don't have that attachment in the middle. Now, if you think this was a simple tool, the next one we're gonna test is even more simple.
Next, we have this biscuit cutter from the 1920s. It's just 2 metal pieces. It's not that sharp. Go ahead and open this up. I'm always afraid to open these things up because they pop, right? Oh! Let's go ahead and roll out our biscuit dough. We want to roll this out pretty thin so then we can use this cutter to just cut out our pieces. I'm just gonna run this across. I'll start here. The perfect circle.
I think the key is being a little more forceful with it. Like I said, I cooked a lot with my great-grandma.
Those were pretty solid, simple items
They were.
for the 1920s.
They were. Let's teleport.
We're in the 30s.
This next device, which is from the 1930s, is called the Bean X.
It's basically,
Whoa.
Oh, you okay?
There's like a blade on the end.
Yeah. Be careful.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh. Step 2 says, put bean through bean X from top of split cup with string towards top knife. This was a tool used to simplify the bean cutting process. Or the other way.
That's dangerous. That's a straight up razor blade
That's
on
a
the
razor
end.
blade on the end. Yeah. Put it through the hole and you'll get your bean cut perfectly.
Wow, I love this machine. Bean-X.
Bean-X.
Get your Bean-X now! Only $19.95.
I know I said my grandma had a lot of tools.
Yeah. Did you have this one?
No, can I please have this?
Yeah, it's yours. We're now in the 1940s, and I saw a cool video online about this Johnson Lifetime can opener.
It says lifetime. Maybe that means the life of the person who bought it.
Whoa.
And that person might be deceased. Open handles about 1 inch.
1 inch. 1 inch.
Press the blade into the can with the palm of the right hand. You know your left from your right hand? You're not following the instructions.
But you said, yeah, that little piece. There you go. Oh. I don't know if you're even doing it right as well. Nice.
That felt right.
That felt right. But this, I think you're doing something wrong with this hand.
Slide it, hold, come to meet again.
Slide and hold, come to meet again. Slide and hold, come to meet again.
Modern can opener? We don't need that. We just need the Johnston Lifetime can opener. Press the blade down, and once you've done that, all you're doing is going back and forth all the way around the can until you open it up all nice. No other can openers needed.
The Johnson Lifetime can opener is definitely lifetime.
This one looks to be an extremely impractical and useless invention, also from the 1940s, called Slice a Slice. Cuts a regular slice of bread into 2 very thin slices. Slice a slice.
Slice a slice.
Whoa.
How cool is that?
Whoa. Bread is in. Close it up. 3, 2, 1. Slice a slice.
I'm slicing a slice of bread right now.
You just ruined my night. Slice a slice.
Slice a slice. More like ruin a slice. What is this? That sounded better than mine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just smoother with it, you know? Slice a slice.
Wow, slice a slice.
Slice a slice.
Slice a slice.
This is actually name brand Slap Chop.
No, it's not name brand Slap Chop.
Okay.
Yeah, this was the Slap Chop before the Slap Chop.
Interesting.
We're gonna go in with some apples. I'm gonna place this on top. Do you think this is gonna work? All right, here I go. 1 slap.
2 slaps.
Oh,
3 slaps.
oh.
4 slaps. 7 slaps, 8 slaps, 9 slaps, 10 slaps, slap.
Slap, 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 chop. That's not bad. Oh, that's pretty bad. Oh, that's pretty bad. It's not as consistent as you might want it to be.
I don't think you're supposed to use a tomato in one of these.
You sure?
I definitely just made marinara sauce. This thing sucks.
This thing sucks. Maybe version 2 would be better.
Can we just go to the 1950s?
Yeah, let's go into the 1950s. This is called a quick pat. Let me explain it because I'm Pat. All it does is it cuts your butter or your cheese or anything you want that's in the shape of this into nice, even slices.
That's what it should do.
But will it do it? We're about to find out.
That's why we're here. Quick Pat.
Quick Pat.
I feel like I heard that was your nickname, Quick Pat.
Comes with instructions.
We don't need them.
Oh no.
Actually, I want to get the instructions. Butter margarine must be cold and hard at refrigerator temperature. Quick Pat.
Quick Pat. So all we're gonna do is go ahead and load in a stick of butter into the...
Quick Pat.
Yes, load that in, perfect. Okay, take that off. Now, all I'm gonna do is...
Quick Pat.
Quick Pat.
It's great.
Oh, okay, that's perfect. Are you just eating butter?
Imagine if they invented Quick Pat and Slice a Slice in the same year. The only problem with this device is that it jolts this rod into the butter every single time it goes. So it sort of makes your butter look a little weird, but it works. This one's called a roast holder. It looks very, very...
It already broke.
I guess the idea is that you can hold your roast with the roast holder instead of your hand getting all roasty.
You're incorrect. The roast holder basically helps you slice your roast evenly.
Slice.
Nice.
Boom. Slice. Boom.
Dude.
Slice.
This is super uniform.
Yep.
I wouldn't even use it these days.
Just use your eyeballs. Look how much faster I am just with my just with myself.
Oh my
Look how
God.
much faster.
Nick, you're showing off.
And
Nick,
those
you're
are
showing
even.
off.
And they're even.
You're showing off.
They're
You're showing
even.
off. That roast cutter was pretty cool, but you know what's even cooler?
What?
This French fry cutter.
Yes. The box is hanging by a thread.
I mean, this is straight from the 50s. Like, what do you expect?
Relative to the other modern day fry cutters, it looks way safer.
Way safer. But the question is, does it still work? Just look how big this is versus what the cutters were back then. Like, it doesn't even fit at all.
They must have had smaller potatoes back then. Seriously. I have an idea.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh. Yeah, every time you do it, it works. And then when I do it, it doesn't work at all.
We would not have survived in the 1900s.
Not at all.
Thick Donalds.
These are some thick fries, huh?
It's high quality.
Yeah.
It's high quality. It's just dull.
Now we got the next version of the slap chop.
I love the box. Oh,
As
it
you
says
slap-
rotating.
Yeah, it rotates as you slap it, and it's self-cleaning.
Don't believe that till I see it. Dun, dun, dun. It's so dirty. It's not self-cleaning.
We're trying to put this thing together, and it makes no sense. Oh, nice.
Every time you already knew.
The real question is, will it give us even slices?
Let's try with some nuts.
Let's go.
It's not rotating. You notice that?
Yeah, and it keeps getting stuck to the self-cleaning mechanism. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Let's take the self-cleaning mechanism out. There we go, baby. Wow. Whoa.
Did you see that?
What are you doing? Nick, no.
It works about 50% like the cherry pitter.
Kind of.
There's apples stuck in the top. I can't even get it out.
It's giving us uneven slices once again, just like the old food chopper. The spring just cost 25 cents. The top part costs 50 cents. This whole device basically cost $2.25.
And how much did you pay for it today?
$175. We finally made it to the 1960s, and the first tool we're starting off with is the food glamorizer.
It looks like a shank.
Watch, you pop this out.
What?
We got more inside, yeah.
Whoa.
You got a serrated end right here. This is for like scaling fish if you want. But the best part about the glamorizer, you could glamorize your fruits and vegetables. We're gonna first cut a thin slice on the bottom of the cantaloupe, just so it could stand up straight. And we're just gonna go right into the middle and just stick it in. And then we take it out. And then we just keep repeating this process. Last one. That looks so sick.
This went from looking to be one of the worst devices we've tried out today to being probably the coolest.
The coolest. Check out this cut.
That's not a lesson for you that sometimes patience is key. This next one's called the Shrimp Master. Opening these is always fun too because you have no idea what you're gonna get. It says, it's easy to use your Shrimp Master, and it shows you exactly how to use it. It's supposed to remove the shell and devein, meaning take out that little poop trail, in just seconds. No tired fingers, no drudgery, no ruined shrimp. Well, genius, you bought some deveined shrimp to try it out with.
Dude, the guy said it wasn't deveined.
He lied. Insert the Shrimp Master between the shell and the shrimp, going all the way back towards the end of the tail. Whoa. Once it pokes through like that, you simply Shrimp Master.
Whoa.
Doesn't look like it did anything, but wait. The shell
It's right.
pulls off like nothing, and the poop is
right there.
Also gone. That's
Ladies
disgusting.
and gentlemen, it was actually really hard to find shrimp with veins in it. This next kitchen tool is actually pretty awesome. It is called the electric peeler. Listen to this. It has like these like tiny blades on the side of the wand itself.
Can I try?
Yeah, go ahead. Here we go. Oh my God. That actually works. That actually works. It's definitely not the cleanest.
It's very dangerous. And he has a haircut.
But this is why it's not around anymore.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
A peeler is way better. This could shred all the skin off your fingers. Yeah. It's just so messy and taking chunks out.
It would have been so cool if it worked.
And it does, but it doesn't. It really doesn't work right. It's demolishing the cucumber.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the technology's improved in the 70s.
I think it will. Let's find out. We are in the 1970s.
We've made it.
And we are starting off with something called the jar wrench. It's brand new. It's our first brand new device.
It's just a tool to open up jars. Are you about to bend that cap right now? Wow. Wow.
One other thing I want to say is I love baby food.
Next on the 1970s list, we got the all-purpose grater. It's basically like a grinder.
Okay.
Remove the top. You put your ingredients in one half. Cheese,
Yeah.
nuts, chocolate, vegetables, close it.
Yep.
And then you grind your food out of it. So we're gonna try.
I'll believe the chocolate when I see it.
Dude, this is sick. This is actually sick. Like, and it's so easy.
Why don't we still have stuff
That's
like
what I'm
this?
saying.
I feel like this product doesn't exist.
Not at all.
The chocolate was cool, but it doesn't really matter if it doesn't work with cheese.
Yeah.
Can we agree on that?
Of course, that's the most important.
Cheese in.
Simple.
I am putting a lot of force
to
to make this happen. If I don't put any force,
It's barely coming out.
Basically get nothing, and the quality of the cheese that I get is horrible. It's
look at that.
forcing through.
Instead of it being called all-purpose, it should just be called the chocolate grater.
One of my favorite items I've seen yet is this automatic donut maker from the 1970s.
Once you open the box, we got instructions.
Peanut butter waffles, orange
You
pancakes.
can do 100 million things with this, but they advertise it as a donut maker. So,
Wow.
okay, I made this batter. I hope it's good enough. Nice pour, dude. Now go ahead and see if it works. All right, here we go. Hold it, hold it. Okay, let go. Whoa, that was sick. Whoa, that is so awesome.
I think I think you made a terrible donut mix, but it looks so good. Whoa.
It's a perfect donut.
I can't believe this worked.
I know.
2,
1. Boom.
Are you kidding me?
That is such a perfect donut.
No, can I do one more? This donut I just made makes Krispy Kreme look terrible.
I think you can open up your own Krispy Kreme now.
Last one, best one. That looks like a legit original donut. Dusting with confectioner sugar is an art. It's an art form I learned from Mima. And thank me for this bite that you're about to have.
That's the best donut I've ever had.
This is called the Texan Nut Sheller. It's an item from the 1960s. If a squirrel can peel a nut, hopefully we can peel a nut.
We're gonna test them out on a walnut. It is supposed to be used for walnuts as well.
Yeah, I think the idea is that it gives you perfect halves. It's not crushing the nut into smithereens like some nutcracker you get on the holidays.
Right.
This is insane. It's like a full-on sharp razor blade on the end of each side. Yeah, you know, actually, I want to see you try to use this.
Doesn't fit, does it?
So what do you do if the nuts don't fit, Patrick? This thing is so dangerous, Patrick. Imagine this was left in your kitchen and a kid got it.
Yeah. And then told his sister, like, put your finger in the middle. Let's see what happens.
Wait, but it's working though.
It works.
Look, it didn't damage the nut.
That's a perfect walnut.
This might actually be how it's supposed to be used. The nut might not go inside. I think
right.
it just gets the edge. It's barely pinching around the edge. Call me crazy, but the device is not supposed to fit the nut inside.
It's not. But look how clean it's just taken off that shell. Oh, wow. These come out so perfect.
Yeah, when the squirrel finishes the nut, he's just like...
Yeah, they don't care at all. What the hell's from that? That's one aggressive squirrel neck. But we're gonna see if the next thing works, which involves a shrimp.
We've moved on to the 1980s, and in my hands here is one of the first home burger presses available on the market.
Super simple. Into the bottom half of our burger press, we're gonna go ahead and put the meat in there.
6 ounces.
Perfect. You're pressing it hard. Oh, that is perfect.
It's a little weird, but it works really well.
Why don't you just take a spatula and just like press it down?
Well, smash burgers probably weren't invented yet.
Oh.
If you love burgers
Yeah.
and you're in the 1980s, you buy this.
We have a perfectly good patty, which we're gonna actually use later in the video. I got a little surprise for you. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This is an apple peeler, but not only that, it's an apple corer, but not only that, it's also an apple slicer all in one from the 1980s.
What excites me about this is I feel like I've seen so many cool videos online where there's a machine that's doing it and
There's
it's
a
just
machine.
going and the peel comes off really fast
Yeah.
and then it looks perfect at the end. And I'm hoping that this is exactly that. Oh, our first styrofoam packaging.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a clamp. It looks like a weapon.
Whoa. Where does this red piece go? Oh, here? What is that?
What the hell?
Okay, maybe we do need the instructions.
The handle goes here.
Nick, no, you're doing it wrong. It needs to go, oh, you're doing it right.
Say it again.
Nick, you're doing it right.
This is the craziest apple I've ever seen.
Look at that. Watch.
I think this is the core, Patrick. So you go like this.
That's the core. Okay, so the
We figured out the core. Look at the hole I got with the core.
That's a beautiful
Look at the hole.
Oh, Nick, look at this. There's a latch back here. Pull down the latch, pull this back. Now we're ready for it to get slide. I'll hold the latch down and you can move this back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah, oh boy, we're in there. Wow. That is so, oh, and then it cores it.
I'm speechless.
That is awesome.
I'm speechless.
But we haven't peeled it yet.
The only words I can say is that I'm speechless.
We've learned how to slice it and core it, but we haven't learned how to peel it. We're gonna move this forward, but not
All the way.
the way. Yes.
Let's do this together.
Okay.
Hold me.
I'm holding you.
Yeah.
2, 1, go. We have a problem. We don't have a problem. Oh, no way! No way! It worked! It worked! Dude, that's crazy! That is so sick!
There's nothing more satisfying than turning fruits and vegetables into long spirals.
Oh, thank you.
Which is why we're moving on to this slicer from the 1980s that's supposed to be able to slice any fruits and vegetables in a great way.
Yeah, so this tool is from Japan. So let's go ahead and give it a shot.
Who is this lady?
I don't know.
Who is this lady? Hold that up next to me. See if I can recreate it.
I think you nailed it.
And it comes with different types of blades?
Yes. How awesome is that? Let's go ahead and give this a shot.
The functionality of items might also be getting worse.
What's happening?
Because this doesn't work at all.
No way.
There's nothing happening here other than the fact that we're getting apple juice.
Oh no. And listen to the plastic sound.
It's sort of julienne, the apple on the bottom.
You brought a safety measure, huh? Just go ahead and put that in. I truly believe this is gonna work. Is it working?
Not at all. Onion juice. We're in the 1990s, and this could not look more like a 1990s item. This is a micro bacon crisper. This is a gimmicky looking way to make crispy bacon. Please use your micro bacon crisper only as directed. Do not overcook or burn the bacons. I didn't know you could say bacons like that. This could cause harm or spoil the plastic of your micro bacon crisper. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be cooking with plastic, ever.
Why are they making a product that can possibly melt in your microwave?
Is the bacon nowadays, you know, do we cut it different? Is it longer?
Right, it might be longer.
It looks like it's a lot longer.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess there are little spikes right here. Oh, you just lay it over?
I'm just gonna drape mine, I think.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna drape mine.
That works.
Did you know that if it's cured bacon, you can just eat it like this?
No.
It's totally fine.
No.
Yeah, I'm only saying that because I saw a guy eating it one time raw like this, and he told me that it's safe if it's cured, but I'm not, I don't know.
Did you eat it?
No.
Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and pop this into the microwave and just, I guess we're gonna keep an eye on it. We're not gonna like really set a time, so. The microwave is definitely not big enough.
2, 1.
It looks cooked, but it all kind of looks like it fell and just messy.
Oil leaking all over my microwave, Patrick.
One thing right off the bat I can smell is that plastic. Do you smell it?
Yeah, one thing I see right off the bat is all the fat.
God.
I guess that's good. That is a full plate of fat. Oh, the plastic smells bad.
Yeah, right.
Is the bacon crispy? Oh, it seems to get the bacon pretty crispy.
Listen, it doesn't look aesthetically beautiful, but it's not bad at all.
The machine didn't make the bacon. The bacon has all its own goodness by itself.
Right.
This is not a good device. It's just the plastic that really worries me. I think that is dangerous.
You shouldn't put plastic in microwave, guys. Here it is, the George Foreman grill. Do you remember this?
No.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Potato wedges. Steak.
Sure.
This is the George Foreman grill.
How old are you?
33.
Okay, I shouldn't be allowed to hang out with you.
Enjoy wider variety and reduce the fat with a lean, mean, fat-reducing grilling machine from George Foreman.
You could use it at dorm rooms. You could use it at apartment buildings. You don't need an outdoor spot, you know?
It's all plastic.
Yeah, it's all
disgusting.
It was one of the most successful products because it sold over 100 million worldwide.
Hate the player, hate the game.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, exactly. But now we're gonna take some of those patties we made with the meat presser and use the George Foreman grill to cook it up.
The only thing I don't like about this video is the quality of the products keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse as we get closer to today. If you close your eyes and you think of being outside at a barbecue, there's a grill going, there's a really nice charcoal, it smells delicious.
Ooh, that does bring back.
It's in the air, you're warm, there's a sun beating down on you, maybe you have some watermelon. It's just a good day.
Yeah.
And then you just smell a bunch of burning plastic. That's me leaving.
It does smell a little plasticky, and I mean, that's just the manufacturing smell coming off. I mean, it's totally fine, right, guys? Let's see if we'll get that sizzle sound. That's perfect. All we do is take the George Foreman top and put it to the bottom. Ah! Oof, not from the sides. The smoke mostly smells like plastic. I think it's the burger. The fat's dripping off the side of the thing. And if you touch the top, it's hot. How long do you cook this for? We don't know. We're just gonna go ahead and open this up and take a look. Hopefully my hand doesn't burn this time. I mean, it's not... We're in the 1940s with that food chopper. We're in the 1960s with that other food chopper. And now, the slap chop.
I've never seen one in real life.
Really?
Not a name brand one.
Yeah.
It's like Android versus Apple.
Right.
This is Apple.
This is Apple of the slap chops. Have you seen this infomercial before?
It fits with slap chop. Here's a potato. One slap, you got big chunks for stews. 2 slaps, home fries in a second.
Yeah.
He used to say, "You're gonna love my nuts."
You're gonna love my nuts.
No, he didn't.
I swear. As he was chopping up nuts.
It's so easy, one finger. Kids can do it. They're gonna charge you $1 for toppings at the ice cream stores.
So we got some nuts here for that. He also said, we're gonna make America skinny one slap at a time. Oh, I'm not skinny.
It's pretty accurate.
Super simple to use. Just like the other slap chops, we're gonna take our ingredients, throw that underneath the slap chop, again, and it rotates on its own.
I will say, drastic improvement from the earlier years.
Right?
I could slap all day.
That looks perfect.
It's really well done.
The nuts are great.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Wow. This worked so perfectly. I actually used this in another video and it didn't work. Maybe it was that slap chop. I don't know, because now it's working perfectly.
It's an auto stir from 2000. The idea is that you can basically just have this thing that sits there and stirs your pot for you, so you don't have to constantly remember, oh, I gotta go back to the stove and keep stirring. And it says you can use it for all sorts of stuff. Soups, puddings, jellies, jams, chocolate, popcorn, oatmeal, sausage, risotto, stew, brittle, candy.
One thing you'll notice, Nick, plastic.
Everything's plastic now.
It's super simple to set up. You put in the little stir stick, clamp it on.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
You can go slow.
You could choose the speed on this. Go turbo. Can you see yourself using something like this in the kitchen?
Imagine you're apprenticing for Gordon Ramsay in one of his restaurants. Like, I have a good idea to help me do more stuff.
Right.
And you throw in the stir mix. You're getting ready for dinner service, you're chopping up your carrots, you're just hanging out, talking to your buddies, whatever. And then Gordon walks up and he goes, hey, what is that? Well, bam.
Yeah, he would probably kick you out of the kitchen.
He'd go ballistic. He walks you over to the stir mate and you're standing here with him and he's like, what is that?
I go, it's a stir mate, chef, Gordon. No, Gordon is supposed to help me, like, no, like, it's just like I'm doing other stuff, so it's like stirring for me so it doesn't burn and nothing gets... I'll get rid of this, Gordon, sorry about that.
Our last item for the 2000s is this pineapple slicer and core. By looking at this, I don't know if you can tell what we're supposed to get out of it, but if it works properly, it's really, really cool. Chop off the top, chop off the bottom.
Perfect.
Then sit it down, which has a nice sharp tip here and a nice sharp edge here. Goes straight over the core
Right
of
in
the
the
pineapple.
middle, right in the middle.
So far I'm good, yeah? And then
Just twist.
twist. Wow, it's so easy to twist. I can do it with just 2 fingers. I thought I was gonna have to put so much force. Maybe the coolest part is the actual pineapple and what's left of it. You know what would be really nice with this?
What?
Is if it didn't make a hole and it would be the perfect, imagine drinking a pina colada out of this thing.
Oh, I would love that.
So I push in the buttons on the side
Yep.
and I pull
Yep.
this out
Easy.
and then I go like this.
Yep. Just watch your hands, that's sharp.
Perfect rings.
Yeah. Not even that much of a messy process.
Oh, good evening, sir. How are you? Would you
Doing
like
well.
a piece of pineapple?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Have a great night.
You as well. Now made it to the 2010s, and we got this machine called the Chill-O-Matic. Have you ever heard of this, Nick?
I actually have not, but I
Okay.
feel like I've seen it.
All you do is you take the machine, you put ice in it with your favorite beverage, and you spin it for 60 seconds, and apparently it gets super cold. They say that it's 240 times faster than chilling it in the fridge.
Which means that the fridge takes... After some quick math and just a bit of help from Patrick's modern day watch here, we figured out that it takes about 4 hours for a regular fridge to cool down a drink, whereas this thing claims to do it in 60 seconds.
Do you believe it?
Look at all the warnings on it. Things have gotten more serious.
Yes.
Those devices didn't come with any warnings.
They're like, hey,
Good
have
luck.
fun.
This says, this bag is not a toy. Warning, to avoid danger of suffocation, keep this bag away from babies and children. Do not use in cribs, beds, carriages, or playpens. I don't know why you'd give a kid a Chill-O-Matic, but whatever.
Whoa.
Is this battery powered? What?
And guess what? I got batteries, baby.
No.
Yeah, you did it. It's not that difficult to get back.
While Patrick gets the batteries, I'm gonna fill this up with some ice. Chill-O-Matic. Yeah, he doesn't know how to put batteries in.
It said go with both sides.
We suction this device onto the drink,
Okay,
put that in.
okay.
Chill-O-Matic. Whoa, it's moving so much faster than I thought it would move.
It's ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the Chill-O-Matic. It was 60 seconds, so.
Touch it.
Ow! Ah! Jesus Christ!
Did it shake it up in there?
I think so. This is the room temp, and this is right after the Chill-O-Matic. It looks super cold. Just because it looks and feels cold doesn't mean it's actually cold. We can only tell by trying it out.
That's true.
This is cold.
Is it?
Fully cold, 60 seconds. The Chill-O-Matic definitely works.
If I bought this, I'd definitely just put it in my baby's crib and just leave it there. This is the deluxe grilled cheese toaster from the 2010s.
Grilled cheese became popular in America during the 20s and 30s, so we just had to wait about 100 years to get this device. We're just gonna go ahead and put our plastic cheese. Let's go 3. Can we go 3?
Perfect.
Pop that into the deluxe grilled cheese toaster.
I like to go to the melt zone. Never thought I'd say this, but this smells almost as bad as the George Foreman grill.
I could smell the plastic, I was gonna say. It's so bad.
Disgusting. Pretty much everything we've tested when it's gotten closer to modern day has been plastic, and it hasn't really worked as much, and it just seems like it's bad for you. You smell it?
I smell burning, yeah.
Smells like burning.
I thought you, okay.
It's fully burning.
The cheese is not even melted. Oh, that is so sad. That is so sad. I had high hopes for this, but this thing's a piece of crap. Our last item is this ice cream ball.
Yeah.
And it's really simple how it works. Nick, walk us through it.
This is the first side that we're gonna fill up with ice.
Okay. How much ice? Just until we fill it up, huh?
Yeah. And from there, I'm gonna go ahead and put a generous amount of kosher salt.
Okay.
Ready? Do you flap that out?
Genius.
Use it as a handle. Close it up. Other side, get a bunch of nice heavy cream in there. Good. Okay. Now let's go ahead and follow that with a few crushed up Oreos, just for a little flavor there. And then to finish it off, just a little bit of sugar. Guess what we do now?
I mean, you just shake it? I don't know, how do you?
We play.
No way. Wow.
You see that?
So you get to basically work out while waiting for your ice cream. Ow! Oh, wow, that hurt. I think the ice cream should be ready. Let's find out. It actually worked. Wow, now let's see. Oh, that is perfect.
That's a nice, solid scoop of ice cream.
That is beautiful.